Hi, this is Lisa the Gold Digger, and this is the Gold Digger Guide to Job Dating. I am trying to create a community for people who are trying to get information about the current job market, what people are looking for in the current job market, and what we can do to attract the jobs that we want. My goal ultimately is for you to glow up and to dig out your goals. And the job dating process is just that. You are dating or courting a job. You're trying to find out if this opportunity is the best fit for you, as well as they're trying to find out if you're the best fit for them. So I'm here to just give you some tips, tricks, things that you can do to snag the opportunity that you want and deserve. So, with that being said, the first thing that I wanted to address with you is interview goals. And this is going to be in a three-part series. And what I'm trying to help you determine is what is the interviewer looking for while they're interviewing you. The first thing that they're trying to find out is, do you fit into the company culture? And that can mean multiple things, and I will go into that in more detail. But just know that millennials have drastically changed the job market because ultimately we have refused to accept jobs where we cannot follow our passions and where we're not happy. So, with that being said, the employers have had to change their approach to attract us. And that's a good thing, but we also have to change our approach so that we can attract those jobs as well. So, again, what do you fit into the company culture? And that is going to be the most important thing. Company culture is the most important because it is the set of rules that unspoken rules that employees at a particular company follow. It's important because these are not things that are going to be trainable. It's not something that somebody's going to be able to tell you what those things are. Most of the time you either fit in or you don't, or you have take the social cues and figure out what those rules are and what people do there and go with the flow. Oftentimes the interviewer is going to ask you questions that kind of hint at the type of culture that we have there, that they have there, as well as you can look on places like Glassdoor. Even the bad reviews, you can get an idea of what is going on there. If they say there's no family balance, that means that they want you to work a lot of overtime and there's a lot of work to be done. If they're saying things like the management doesn't care, that may mean that sometimes people are inconsiderate or they don't have a lot of compassion, and that's not a bad thing. Sometimes in business you got to do what you got to do. I worked at a company before where the employees and overall were kind of healthy, and so they only had healthy snacks. They catered us breakfast, which was only healthy fruits and vegetables. They had sports teams. They had sports teams that they sponsored. And so for me to fit into that culture, I joined boot camp with my team. So we did boot camp a few times a week, as well as I joined the softball team. Other people chose not to do that, and they didn't last very long there for some reason or another. And not to say that they were fired because they didn't follow the company culture, but a lot of times people, you're seen as antisocial, depending on what the culture is there. In the interview, a lot of times they'll say, we have a very tight knit family. How do you go about building rapport with your team members? Is it important for you to build relationships within your work environment? These are the type of things that people are going to ask in the interview because they just are trying to get a feel for who you are. And so with that being said, if you're a person, and again, this is job dating. So if you're a person that doesn't care to make friends at work, this may not work for you because ultimately people may be intrusive based on the type of person that you are. If you don't want people in your business and you just want to come to work and leave, which is again okay, but keep in mind this is job dating and you want to find a place that's a good fit for you as well as you're a good fit for them. So hopefully with that information, you can make a more informed decision about the type of company culture you want to work in or that you feel that you would fit in with, as well as being able to recognize the company culture within a company so that you're strategic in your choices of where you interview, where you work, and that you're not at a place that, again, makes you unhappy and where you're not going to be able to follow your passions. So hopefully this allows you to glow up and to dig out your goals. If you have additional questions, please hit me up on Instagram. I am Lisa the Goal Digger on Instagram. Also, you can comment below. I read all of the comments, good, bad, or indifferent. It helps me to glow up. As well as I have a blog spot, The Goal Digger Guide, where you can, I will expound on what I've already talked about and give you some additional tips. And you can comment there and ask questions, and I'll definitely respond. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.